A super voice of the people, 90.3 FM. Good morning! A blessed morning to you, and you. And of course, welcome to Front Page Review on the Super Dial. Check your time now. It's 7:03 a.m. And of course, today is the 13th day in the month of November 2025. This time next month, you should be hearing happy, now Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year in advance, right? We're gradually getting there. Lagos, my name is Jude. Ikami Jude. I'm here because you're there. Dishing you information is what I do every morning between 7 a.m. and 8:30 a.m. All right? And this morning I'll be serving you all of this information from Punch newspaper, Daily Trust, Daily Post, Vanguard, The Sun, Guardian, and of course the Nation newspaper. All right, everyone. Feel very free to join the conversation. Rufai Oseni will join me today, and Barrister Darlington Agumo. All right. Let's settle this morning quickly and look at all of these top stories making a round today. We'll begin from Punch newspaper. Weekend naval officer clash. Ex-generals film as federal government orders probe. Like, why would you order probe? How? I don't understand. Why would you order probe? That's what we see here. Weekend naval officer clash. Ex-generals film over as federal government orders probe. Moving on to some of the headlines. Adamawa ADC chairman resigns as Fintiri's aide. Federal government scraps mother tongue as teaching language in primary schools. Federal government scraps mother tongue as teaching language in primary school. Don't use your language to teach. It's okay. National Assembly officials jailed for a 4.8 million naira job scam. And then robbers shot Lagos hairstylist to death. Osimhen, Super League's most valuable player. Lagos now sees 8 months traffic diversion to Lekki Ajah corridor. Mohbad's family demands fresh probe, bars wife from using surname. Bamidele, Kalu differ on alleged plot to impeach Akpabio. My critics now praise me, says Obasanjo. National Assembly approves Tinubu's 1.15 trillion naira domestic loan proposal. All right, still 7 news stories from Punch newspaper, more political stories. Adamawa ADC chairman resigns as Fintiri's aide. Reps probe 20 trillion naira abandoned federal properties. National Assembly approves Tinubu's 1.15 trillion naira domestic loan proposal. I won't force my deputy to join APC. This is Governor Duoyediri. Kogi Assembly suspends local government boss over misconduct allegations. On 2027, ex-SDP presidential candidate seeks ACF support to unite North. And then 2026, Labour Party affirms candidate for Ekiti governorship election. All right, check your time now, 7:07 a.m. We're still moving, this time around to Daily Trust newspaper with big headlines here. Driver arrested as Hilux stolen from Kano deputy governor's convoy is recovered. Weakest outburst will defend every officer on lawful duty, says defense minister. Okay. It's getting messier again. is now according to my friend, democracy versus military. Okay, Senate approves Tinubu's request to borrow 1.15 trillion naira. That's what we see here. Kogi Assembly suspends local government chairman over alleged misconduct. Okwebolo, I inherited a state weighed down by rot. I inherited a state weighed down by rot. Okay. Katsina has aligned with renewed hope agenda, says Ubasani. Nursing and Midwifery Council of Nigeria visits iconic Open University. Federal government drops mother tongue policy. And then 4 more to go here. Genocide claim. MURIC asks Tinubu to fire Amupitany. Oh God. MURIC asks Tinubu to fire Amupitany. Let him get out. Let him get out. All right. Super Eagles funds released to NFF, according to Sports Minister. Tinubu arrived 2025 editors conference, and then let's see. Okay, that's all. Let's quickly move now to Vanguard newspaper to serve you some more stories. Big stories here. The first one is this: Tinubu backs NGE's proposal for media tax relief and VAT exemption. PDP, court extends order permitting national convention till Friday. Wike, no officer or soldier on lawful duties will be punished. Defense minister is the one speaking. No officer or soldier on lawful duty will be punished. Defense minister is the one speaking. I hear someone say, Wike own don't meet them. Okay. Sterling confronted masked man with knife to protect family during burglary. And then PDP now, court extends order permitting national convention till Friday. No officer, that story is coming again. No officer or soldier on lawful duty will be punished. Defense minister speaking. And then Nigeria's economy expands 11th consecutive month. Stakeholders raise alarm over security gaps in the nation's ports. That's what we see here. And then 2026 FIFA World Cup playoff. Nigeria versus Gabon. Super Eagles under pressure. Undeterred. Police arrest suspect. I think that match is today now, 5 p.m. Right? If I'm not mistaken, anyway. Okay. To some more headlines now. Police arrest suspect. Recover stolen Kano government house vehicle. Yahaya Bello's trial. How Kogi cashier withdrew 1 billion naira in tranches, according to a witness. How Kogi cashier withdrew 1 billion naira in tranches. Police kill 1 bandit, arrest 3 others in Kebbi State. All right, PDP now. Fresh crisis brews over Ibadan convention. Senate denies move to impeach Akpabio. To PDP now. National convention holds on Friday. Organizing committee insists. Anambra governor, PDP candidate, Ezenwa for dismisses suspension. All right. From Vanguard, let me give you some stories courtesy the Sun newspaper. Tinubu to Nigerians, we must join hands to defend democracy. NIS reforms report shall help transform Nigeria sports. Engineer Kida is the one speaking here. And then let's look at it more now. House of Reps summons NSC over Bash Ali's petition. Anambra poll, observer group scores INEC high, alleges major vote buying. Why Anambra election was peaceful and heat-free, according to CP there. And then Soludo received certificate of return from INEC. Okay, so those are the stories. Now, Daily Post has got bigger stories for you. Can we check it out together? Let's go. On insecurity, Nigerians urge swift action amid Trump's threat. Poverty, not a milestone. That is Tinubu speaking. Anthony Joshua to fight Jake Paul in Miami. Zamfara APC accuses politicians of hiring thugs to disrupt Matawale's visit. Northwest APC youth disowns Kebbi coalition, backs Bagudu. PDP convention must hold. BOT member Onya is the one speaking. Anambra governorship election, AAC rejects results, alleges malpractices. 50 dump APC, or 50 persons dump APC for NNPP in Kano. And finally here, on defections, I won't compel my deputy to join APC. Governor Duoye Didi. To the Guardian newspaper now, Ogun targets 500 billion naira IGR in 2026 as Ondo lawmakers protest 531 billion naira supplementary budget. Let me just give you that one from from Guardian newspaper. I will give you just the last set of headlines, but this time from the Nation newspaper. 100 youths graduate from empowerment program is one, and then some other one says breaking Super Eagles resume training after boycott over unpaid bonuses, and then will defend every officer on lawful duty, says Badaru. And then the final one, which is the biggest story here, courtesy the Nation newspaper, Senate okays 1.15 trillion naira domestic loan for Tinubu to fund 2025 budget deficit. Voice of the People, 90.3 FM. All right, this time around, let's quickly join Rufai Yosedi to get some analysis of this. And then everyone just follow up, okay? Follow up. Something will drop today on this show. Barrister Darlington Agumo will be with me anyway, all right? And we'll look deeper into some of these stories. All right? Rufai Yosedi, talk to us.
Right, a couple of stories making the rounds today. The Senate again has approved the 1.15 trillion domestic loan that President Tinubu said he needed to fill up the budgets. I think this loan had been approved for a while. I mean, had been talked about for a while, so finally this is just the approval. But the question we should ask this government is it not funny that this government claims that the reason why they remove subsidy is to reduce loans and all of that? But as we speak today, we are still taking up a lot of loans. And is it not funny, is it not shocking that that's what has become the order of the day in our country? So, if they keep saying, okay, we're going to make savings from subsidy removal, then where are the savings from the subsidy removal? And what will those savings do? Because when we look at even the budget, it's so difficult to even fund the budget largely. To fund the budget as we speak is a big problem. Most of the line item in the budget is a struggle to fund. Where's budget performance? Where are we today? A lot of insecurity, a lot of kidnapping, a lot of hurts. So we need to be able to look deeply. And when we look deeply, hopefully we are able to look inward. Because if we don't do that, then we can't build a country that will stand the test of time. And all of these are the things President Tinubu should watch. I got a message that somebody sent that His daughter is among those trapped in Salka in Niger State because of bandits attack, and he said we should escalate. There are protests that are rocking Katsina communities today over bandit attacks. Tensions have engulfed Danjanku and Dayi in Mulumfashi local government area, following a fresh attack by bandits that left one person dead and 17 others abducted, despite any existing peace deal with the criminals and the government. So you can see that all this peace deal does not work. Witnesses reported that the bandits stormed down Janku about midnight, scaling fences to access home before abducting residents and killing one of them. Yesterday morning, there was a blocking of Funtua Katsina Highway to protest these incessant attacks. The people will protest and nothing gets done. At the same time, we are taking up a lot of loans. The Senate is rejecting written explanation forwarded to it by NNPCL on unaccounted for 210 trillion from 2017 to 2023. The action of the Senate was carried out yesterday by Senate Committee on Public Accounts, Senator Aliyu Wadada. Recall that the committee had, on the strength of 19 different queries raised against the NNPCL, the Auditor General of the Federation directed NNPCL to account for the financial infraction as contained in the reports. Also, they recall that the management of the NNPCL, in line with the directive, had responded to 19 of the queries, but they are saying they are not comfortable. Let's see how all of this will pan out. The truth has to be said. As regards the back and forth between the minister, I saw a position written by a senior advocate of Nigeria, quoting the law by saying no army has the right to prevent the FCT minister, that is the chief landlord of Abuja. Please, that senior advocate, we would like to ask him, how many laws has Wike himself obeyed? There were two ladies in a park in Abuja and they got their papers ready and the minister still went and took their land from them. They are following due process. Do you know how many things that the minister has done without following the laws? You know there's still the allegation of the minister allocating land to himself, family members and the likes. So, with due respect, did the minister follow the laws in all of this area? So if the minister didn't follow the law, and the military officer got there, and he said the best way to protect his property is to also get military there, isn't it an indication that there's a failure of the system? Because the senior advocate also forgets that when you look at the argument, the FCDA had first sent people to go and disrupt the work, sent police officers to go and disrupt the work that the engineer was doing on the site. Is that the modus operandi? And the second thing is, why will the senior advocate write a letter like that and not also factor in the fact that the minister abused the young man? Because even today on television, Lady Olenga found it as a struggle to defend the minister. He said, no, he's human. So he's human means you should call another person fool. He's human. Can the minister call his superiors fool? Can he call his fellow ministers fool? Because I don't even know what Lady Olenga was defending. And that's the sad part of our country as we speak. So let's stop defending the indefensible. If I was the minister should have apologized to the young man. Called him a fool in public. Well, the man said, I'm not a fool. I will never be. I'm not a fool. But today, no ministerial code, nothing. that's the kind of country we live in. And now, Wike's aid is tackling Burutai over his comments on the education. He said he was surprised that Burutai was more concerned about the military activity uniform than about the deployment of military personnel to perform duties unrelated to national security. You see, when these politicians talk, they forget a lot. They forget a lot. When Wike went to Bayelsa, so if Wike's aid is not conservative, these politicians forget a lot what they do. Is this not the same Wike that in a place called Abalama reports indicates that there was a conflict in relation to an event that was held in his honor where the traditional ruler resisted the gathering and tension started with rival political faction on the same day, leading to fears of violence? Report states that Wike requested military deployment to the area to prevent the violence and was accused of instructing them to shoot anyone causing trouble. So does he forget that he has also used the military in a high-handed way? Because if he claims that the military is assaulting him now, has Wike also forgotten how he used that same military in Abalama? So why is it that these leaders forget so much? Why is it that these leaders forget so much? Didn't they use high-handedness on the people in Abalama? Didn't they deploy the military in his favor in Abalama? So today, that same high-handedness he used against people in Abalama, he left what's he called, an officer meted out and held his own, and he starts to scream. So all of these people forget so much. And Valeria Laingame, Burutai will support Wike over their own officer that Wike was calling a fool and wasn't moved to provocation, and still kept on using the word sir for Wike while he was provoking him. You see, we can't live a society this way. If we live a society this way, the society will be destroyed. And that's what's happening in Nigeria as we speak today. As Tinubu was speaking at the editors' conference today, and he was saying they should uphold the tenets of professionalism and journalism and all of that. Also, the man that was said to have tweeted something around coup, I think has been charged to court by the DSS. I'm very sorry he's making the rounds. Right, a couple of things making the rounds this morning, and let's just go straight to it. Like I said before, please let's not make this Christian genocide talk a North versus South thing, because people are actually dying. This is the time we need to speak up for one another. There's this coalition of northern group that has now condemned what it described as reckless and arrogant and provocative remarks by President Trump. They called it false and divisive. The national coordinator, Aliyu Chancha, who disclosed his Abuja during the press, said Trump's comments were ignorant and misleading. He noted that in 2024 alone, over 9,000 people were killed in violent incidents. 86% of the deaths occurring in the North region, 41% in the Northwest, 25% in the Northeast, and 19% in North Central. He said Trump's outburst follows a manipulated petition engineered by Amnesty. And he said, citing verified data from armed conflict location and events, Churchill said in January 2020 and September 2025, more than 20,400 civilians were killed in violent attacks, of which where religion could be verified, 317 Christians and 417 Muslims were recorded. And he also talked about US manipulation, reference to security security analysts who warned in October 2025 that changing services without institutional reform will not solve Nigeria's problem. The coalition was now saying, okay, what about the violent activities of IPOB, which they said killed over 600 Northerners since 2021 at targeted attacks. The truth is, you see, all of these attempts is now to make it a North versus South thing, which is not the way forward. I'm happy that this Northern group, is also admitting that a lot of people are being killed. It is not the time to make it a North versus South thing. There is Christian genocide. How are we going to stop that Christian genocide? And that's it. I also got a chance to speak to Reverend Hayab yesterday extensively, and he had confirmed that he did not know that Reverend Mokri was trying to play propaganda with the state, that if he knew, he will not have even attended the meeting in the first place. Because if you remember, the video went viral then, and the first narrative the government was trying to spew was the fact that as regards this Christian genocide matter, killing happening across board, it's not genocidal in nature and all of that. But Reverend Hayab has now said all of that video was just used to do manipulation. I'm thankful to President Tinubu this morning that he has constituted a special committee to safeguard national cultural heritage. This Mowa Museum. You see, Okpebolo is making it about politics. Even a lot of other people and stakeholders, even traditional rulers in Edo State, is making it about politics. Okpebolo is now claiming that he was not aware that the foreigners were coming. But people have also said Okpebolo was aware that all of this is to fight Obaseki. See, with due respect, that Museum of West African Art, the over $20 million raised, majority of the money are from international partners. The Dutch government, the Danish government, British governments, and a lot of top foundations that raised that $20 million. That museum is not a government affair. You see, the way Obaseki set it up, it's set up in such a way that the museum can sustainably fund itself. And that's why he went for foreign partnership. But Okpebolo just wants to destroy it because he wants to play politics. If the Oba says, oh, it's our artifact and everything, the Oba can go and set up his own museum and put his artifacts there. The Museum for West African Arts is another internationally trusted institution. And that's why I'm happy President Tinubu has stepped in and they formed this committee to be able to save Nigeria of the shame. You see, when we say leadership matters and the kind of people we vote into a place matter, a lot of people think that we are joking. You can see this case of Okpebolo now. You just want to destroy something that you don't even know about. because it came from a political opponent. They have looked for ways to be able to say Obaseki stole money with that museum because Obaseki set it up. I'm not all Nigerians are the same. I'm not celebrating Obaseki. Obaseki set it up in such a way that he gets international funding so that it can be self-sustained. And the list of all the funders, if you go and check the website, the list of all the funders that donated the close to $25 million. In fact, they said to raise $100 million. And already they are how they are going to donate. Let's not use politics to destroy projects. Let's not use politics to destroy projects. National Union of Electricity Employees has declared the recent sack of 800 employees of Abuja Electricity Distribution Company under a restructuring scheme. AEDC published on its website that was restructuring to improve services. But that's the sad one. 800 in one fell swoop. In this economy that there's nothing for people. Oh, wow. And there's been some revelation as regards Donald Trump and the Jeffrey Epstein case. It has come out again. There was an email that was exchanged between Epstein and Trump, where they said he knew about the girls. Ban on production and sale of alcohol, not punitive. That's what NAFDAC is saying. Another Kaduna lawmaker, Daniel Amos, has done PDP for APC. And a lawmaker is saying they are frustrated at renewed killings in Benue State. And you see, that's why I keep talking. I just hope all of these are debates back and forth, Christian genocide. I don't hope it doesn't end in talk, because you can see now with Wike and soldier debacle yesterday, everybody has moved off Christian genocide. The momentum is not there. Throughout yesterday, Wike and soldier they are talking, and Yerima they are talking about it. So you can see how we move off news cycle and we lose the essence of what we have to talk about.
All right.
Everybody has moved on. There's no issue again. So this member representing the Chukwu Orimini Federal Constituency in the House of Representatives, Blessing Ono, has expressed frustration over renewed killings and kidnappings in the state. She said destruction of farmland by suspected elders in her community called for national emergency. The two-time lawmaker said despite her efforts, she was frustrated that the unabated killings have continued. According to her, on Sunday night, November, 4 persons were abducted in Asa village, Otukpo local government area. 2 days later, on Tuesday, November 11, 11 more were kidnapped in Akpegede village. She further revealed that the attackers can operate fully from camps within Otukpo, with security agencies fully aware of their presence. So you can see this is the complicity. How will security agencies be fully aware of their presence and nothing will be done about it?
Thank you so much, Rufai Yoseni. Appreciate you for that analysis. Okay, thank you so much indeed. Bless you. Okay, this time around, we'll join Barrister Darlington Agumo. All right, let's dissect some of these issues again, back to back, before we get to your thoughts and your views and your opinion. All right, also on the show today. All right, Barrister Darlington is joining us just right now. Good morning to you, Barrister Darlington.
Ikami, how are you doing?
I am doing really great, Barrister Darlington. Good morning to you. Good morning.
You're welcome.
Former military generals, not one, all of them, so many former military generals have expressed outrage over Tuesday's clash between Nyesom Wike and that naval officer identified as A. Yerima over alleged land grabbing. All right. Right now we hear that the generals are not happy because the federal government is talking about probing the situation. According to the generals, they're saying, what is there to probe? What is the meaning of probe? Who is bringing in probe here? What is there to probe? Barrister Darlington, help us dissect all of these issues, let's see who is guilty here, if a probe is needed or not, and just talk to us about all of this.
The military general are already unhappy. They are angry with the federal government, especially the way 500 of them were pulled out of the military. They can never be happy with this government. The way some of them were shut down or shut out of the government. So anything that will remind them of what happened, they will run with it. You don't expect them to be happy, are you? These are military generals, and they can never be happy if you suddenly remove them from government for no justifiable reason, and now you want to mess up one of their own that is retired. They cannot. That means this government is deliberately shading Wike. Look, it can't be true that told Tinubu. Tinubu should be careful with Wike. I'm not joking. He should be very, very careful with Wike. Wike has been bringing infamy, opprobrium on his government, but he doesn't want to look at it. He doesn't want to see it. I'm telling you, in a federal crime, Wike ought to have resigned yesterday after what he did. I'm telling you, yes, he had to have resigned. In fact, somebody should have asked him to go. But all the things this man has been doing, from Rivers State to Abuja, Tinubu just pretend as if he didn't see it. And the man is becoming more arrogant by the day. I agree with the military generals. They should not be happy. In fact, they should even express their views to the president over this thing that is happening. It's an insult on them now. It's an insult. It's an insult on them. No more respect for anybody. And you think they will be happy with you? No, it's not possible.
The veterans in separate interviews asserted that such confrontations undermine the chain of command and institutional respect. That's what they say.
Of course, because Tinubu is the commander-in-chief. Any insult by any military officer is a direct insult to Tinubu. Maybe he doesn't know. Any insult to any army, maybe Air Force, policeman, is a direct insult to Tinubu, who is the commander-in-chief. You mean Wike doesn't know this, Abi? So his arrogance has been extended to the military. Does he think that the military are civilians who have been tolerating him? Okay, if the man starts developing that place, let him go there. Let him go there. I'm waiting and watching to see what will happen there. Since you have to wait. The land he grabbed himself, is he not talking about it? The land himself will grab and get to his family members. He's not talking about it, Abi. The property he bought in US, he's not talking about it, Mr. Cent. Mr. Cent. You can imagine. Do what I say, but don't do what I do. That is what Wike is. That's what he is. And Tinubu is aware. He's aware. Because tomorrow night you tell me, I am not aware. That's why how the other man denied everything that happened under his watch. When you ask him, say, I'm not aware. This one, I'm not aware. Look at how he kept quiet. He now setting up a probe. Probe to do what? The man should leave office. He cannot be there while you are probing. He cannot be there.
Okay. Speaking at a press briefing, to commence activities for the 2026 Armed Forces Remembrance Day at the National Defense College, Abuja, the defense minister lauded Yerima, that officer, for his crucial job in the face-off with the FCT minister.
Of course, that will tell you that yes, the officer, thank God for social media. They would have manipulated the video and all that, But thank God, and that's why we cannot say nobody should carry phone into his premises and all that. Look at. It can't be true. Look at. Because that is clearly embarrassing. Like when I was analyzing this yesterday, I said I pity the wife who is a high RP called George. The woman be asking herself, how did I end up with this kind of human being? No decorum, no decency, no tact. A minister, you just talk anyhow, behave anyhow. It's so unfortunate, seriously. That video exposed him for whom he is. This is not how to prove that you're a strong man. Strong with him. If you're a strong man,
It looks as if Wike wants the federal government to deal decisively with that soldier. I mean,
he can never. That's why he said that they should start. You know, all those things he's saying that. That's why the military generals are even firing the first shot to protect one of their own. If Wike is a strong man as he claims, he can't be treated. Why can't any of them challenge Donald Trump? That is how to know a strong man. I told you that what we have here are local champions. Local champions. They are playing a division league. Let them go to champion league and let me see whether they will not get a bloody nose. Let him go and challenge Donald Trump. You know why he cannot? Because of his property. Immediately when Wike open his mouth, Donald Trump will ask them to confiscate that property in America. That's why he's keeping quiet, and now he's claiming to be a strong man here, challenging the military. Challenge Donald Trump, who is threatening your government. Challenge him. They will know that you're a strong man.
All right. We also hear something very different. The Minister of Defense, Muhammad Badaru, has assured that the government and indeed the military, high command will protect every soldier on lawful duty. We will protect them. Nothing will happen. I mean,
exactly.
On his own on this, really.
I'm telling you, yes. And I dare Tinubu to contradict these generals. I dare him to even talk down on them in any manner or shape. I dare him to say what to. He may not go further with that probe. He may not go further. Because the way Wike went about it is very insulting and embarrassing. Very insulting and embarrassing. He has been giving this land to his cronies without due process. He can't be treated. You remember one journalist in one of the TV stations? Listen very well. The man was asking him question and challenging that they say you give land to your friends and whatever. Do you know what Wike replied? But I gave you two. The journalist shut up. Have you collected the whole I
don't know about that.
Oh, you didn't have it? I'm telling you now. Go and find out. It's a popular TV station.
All right.
And that is what Wike has been doing, pretending to be Mr. Said. You want to return Abuja. Look, all this is they are doing. Thank God. This government is not forever. Somebody will come and then reverse all he did. You see that land he gave to his family, somebody will reverse it, whether we can like it or not. I am even thinking, a strong man will take over in River State and demolish that his house in River State because he built it in an unauthorized place. A woman owned a school on that land. He bought the school and asked the woman to go elsewhere. And now Wike built his house on that place where he's not supposed to be.
Okay. Let's look at some of the stories quickly, Barrister. There is, I'm sure you've heard also the alleged move to impeach Godswill Akpabio, the Senate President. But the Senate has said that there were no moves anywhere to impeach the President of the Senate. Saying that the chairman of the Senate Committee on Southeast Development Commission, Senator Orji Uzokalu, was quoted out of context. What's really going on?
Is there anything that is ambiguous in what Kali said? They will never agree. It can be treated. That place has become a sort of a secret society. Where you observe all matter. You know all matter. You don't say anything. You don't see anything. You don't hear anything. That's what the Senate has become. They are always protecting their infamy. But at the end of the day, this will become public knowledge. Yes. They should not ask Kano, where did you get your information? I was thinking, instead of denying, let them suspend Kano now for giving us a false information. That is when I will not believe what they are saying. By the way, Kami Chide,
okay.
If they impeach Akpabio now, will you be surprised? Is he supposed to be there in the first place, not to talk of becoming a Senate president? rigged the election for him. He's serving jail term. In fact, I am so disappointed. He can't be treated. Did you remember one girl who said that he will poison some people in Edo and Lagos State? You know, the Igbo lady. And this woman, Abike Dabiri, said they should get her. She went there and all that.
Yeah.
Good. You remember what happened? The Canadian government now invited that lady. Say, come. This is what you are hearing for your people that you said. The lady now brought out an earlier tweet or message that was set against his own people, Igbo people. When the Canadian government, the Canadian police look at it, said, okay, yeah. In fact, you are reacting to an action that was taken against you before. Nigerian government, please go and settle your tribal differences. Nothing was done to that girl, nothing. The answer to go. That is where people look at issues. They look at issues. But when this lady tweeted that thing, they were after her. She was doing this. But when you did your own, nobody talked to you. That is how the Nigerian state is. For somebody who benefited from that infamy, if you are an honorable man, you should resign. As long as that man is serving jail time because of you, you have no moral right to be in that Senate. No moral right. But he is there. And since he came into that place, he can't be treated. Mention one outstanding thing Ababia has done for you and I as the Senate president. They are supposed to checkmate the executive. Are they doing that? Are they doing that? Even where it has become necessary. This money they're signing out for Tinubu, I don't know who to ask you, but you remove subsidy to avert all this borrowing. Why are you borrowing? The one you borrowed, come and give account. Nobody asks question, nobody says anything. And you call that a Senate, Abi? A Senate.
Okay. All right, let's speed up now. MURIC, has called for the immediate removal of Amupitany over his position on the insecurity in Nigeria. Yes, the Muslim rights concern, MURIC, has called for the immediate removal of the chairman of the Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC, Professor Joash Amupitany, over his position on the insecurity in Nigeria. What do you think, Barrister?
It has become a religious and tribal issue.
Fire him.
Yes. And I can tell you, they will never do that. You know why?
Why?
The Christians are now watching. Seriously. If they should fire that man, the question is, what did he do wrong? Why not MURIC, why don't you tell Nigeria to fire Donald Trump, who started all this things? You let the boot of the apartheid and you are knocking the head. Is it not Donald Trump that even came to remind us that there is a genocide in Nigeria? Why can't the Nigerian government face Donald Trump and let's see the outcome? But now, any Christian that talk, they will go after him. Any Christian that say anything, they don't want you to look. Are you saying the truth or not? You have seen and heard Muslims who are confirming that yes, there is genocide. So why would the MURIC be talking like this? You see, they can't be treated. Let me advise the Muslims, they should be very careful. The other day when I was talking to these extremists in Buni, I have told them that look, 1967 cannot be 2025. If they start anything now, you and I know how it may not even last 24 hours. With the interest of the Western world in Nigeria, it will not last 24 hours until they carry their terrorism and go and stay there in the north. I'm not joking. All these things that we are telling our Muslim brothers, please shoot your sword. Let us enjoy this country. They say no. Every minute they are always looking for trouble, looking for violence, looking for, have we not tolerated enough? We can't be treated. By the time the Christians will set up their own militia, like they did in Central African Republic, remember that the Seneca rebels and the Balaka rebels in Central African Republic, you saw what happened there. They will force Christians now to go and set up their own militia for protection. And you know what that means? Our own girl, each time I remember that girl, I used to cry, I'm telling you. Leah Sharibu. Clearly because of religion, that girl is now in the hands of monsters. And the parents will be mourning every day, thinking of what their daughter is going through in their hands. A young girl, her destiny cut off. For what? The Muslim, they are not even bothered with all these things in Kamichide. They are not even ashamed of all these things. You claim that they are terrorists, they are rebels, they are bandits, but you are supporting them. You are supporting them in Kamichide. How do you not say that you don't know them, you don't know what they are doing? They are foreign terrorists. How? Are you not the one that invited them here? Look, our peaceful nature have cost us a lot in Nigeria. I'm not joking.
What MURIC is saying is that anyone associated with such a controversial document, cannot be trusted to preside over Nigeria's electoral process.
Let them shut up. Let them shut up. With controversial document. Is it real or not? Let them go to Benue and Plateau. Let them go and show me one Fulani man that is in that IDP camp. Let us start from there.
Or let me even break it down. He said a man who authorized a hate letter to President Donald Trump about Muslims in the north cannot be expected to be fair in overseeing elections in Nigeria.
Please let him shut up. If he doesn't know what to say, let him shut up. Look at the issue. Look at the issue. Are they telling lies? Why is it that Muslims are trying to water down this issue? It can't be true. With thousands of Christians that have been murdered. Look, the Muslims that were killed, they are just a collateral damage. They were not intended to be killed. They have this house in the north. They don't regard them as human beings. These are the people they now, when there is this whatever, they now take them out and all that. The real whatever. Mention one Fulani man that has been treated in this manner. The last time a bomb mistakenly landed in northern Kaduna, where you have a lot of Fulanis. It can't be true. This is what happened in Nigeria. Everybody was going on pilgrimage to that place to go and beg them. The Senate had to donate their 1 month salary to appease them. It can't be true. But every day, the people in the southern Kaduna are being slaughtered and nobody talk. Nobody says anything.
All right. Barrister Darlington, let's move. 2 more stories to go before we get to open up the studio lines. We also hear that the National Assembly yesterday approved the president's request to borrow 1.15 trillion naira from the domestic debt market to finance the 2025 budget deficit, completing the government's fiscal funding plan. 1.15 trillion naira, request.
That will tell you what will happen in 2026. You think this will be the last one? No, it can never be, because this APC, they have a penchant for borrowing money. I'm telling you, they are not creative. It can't be true. Did you know here this government saying that they have overshoot their revenue projections in customs, in inland revenue, in other agencies? Do you hear what they said it? So if you have overshoot your projections, why are you borrowing money? It can't be true. The 210 trillion naira, where is it? Where is it? It can't be true. Imagine a country that kind of money disappear, and you and I are working freely. In fact, whenever they mention this money, Nigeria don't even bother. They don't care. This is a serious issue. 210 trillion. Thank God it is APC government that even brought it out in the National Assembly. If it was PDP or Peter mentioned, they say that is propaganda. How can that kind of money disappear? They have been through the dates in the last 10 years. They are now saying it's 2017 to 2023. They cleverly avoided 2023 to 2025. Are you telling me now that this administration, they have not put their hands in the till in an NPC? It can't be true. You can see how people can be so dubious. That money, other moments, if you get that money today, it can't be true. Our naira be 1 naira to $1. We will clear our debt and be free from the indebtedness. You can see this kind of money disappear from Nigeria, and you told us you are owing money somewhere. This This money can clear this debt and the economy will become stronger. But that money is in somebody's pocket. NNPC is writing letter, trying to, because they are not ready to come and answer questions. It's unfortunate, seriously.
All right.
So let them continue to borrow. Why not? Let them continue to borrow.
It's
okay. They borrow more next year.
It's okay. Let's look at the last headline here. The federal government has reversed its 2022 national language policy, which stipulated that language of instruction from early childhood to primary 6 should be the mother tongue or the language of the immediate community. All right. Speaking yesterday in Abuja, the Minister of Education, Dr. Tunde Alausa, said English will now be the language of instruction in Nigerian schools from primary through secondary or tertiary, levels. He said that Nigerian children have been performing poorly in public examinations because they were taught in their mother tongue.
Exactly, because the confusion here is that some of these science subjects, the names they are called, I don't think any mother tongue will have a correct pronunciation or a correct name for all of them. That is, when you want to start, go to the root. You want to emulate China and Germany. They started from day one. They started to, and they have already brought out templates with their language. That is why they can easily pronounce it and they use it in teaching their children. In your own case now, where do you want to start? Where do you want to start that will make these children know what they are doing? It can't be today. I remember when Jibril Aminu said that he want to embark on nomadic education. Okay. Nomadic education. That while the nomads are moving around, the teachers will be following them. I said, what? Under Babangida. This man yanked off all the money, all the special grants for university. He yanked it off to pursue this great glory. At the end of the day.
But Barrister Darlington, here is one other side to this. Which language China did they teach their children?
Is it not Mandarin?
Okay.
The biggest language in the whole world.
So why are we? Some will ask, why do we want to scrap our own language? No. You
can teach
us a big deal. I'm not putting out English.
It can't be cheated. Hold on. Let me see where the confusion will come. The name you pronounce with your language in some science subjects, you know how complex it can be. If the Igbo child is pronouncing it with his Igbo language, the Hausa child, will he use the same language? The Yoruba child, will he use his own language? Don't you think that would be confusion loading? No, tell me. Can't you see it here? But in English, in general, what you call biology here is biology even in heaven. No mix up. But when you start this language thing, they will have different name and meaning to our children. They won't comprehend, they won't compete. That is the truth. Everybody will want to protect their language. So when you now want to write WAEC, they will now put it in your language, in English language, Yoruba language, Hausa language, Igbo language, of course. Can't you see confusion here?
I also understand that there is English. Aside teaching English language, there is the Yoruba. People offer Yoruba language, some Hausa, some Igbo, all of them.
You can read all those things as a single honor for the purpose of academics. Yes, people have read Hausa, people have read Sharia, people have read Islamic studies. It's for the purpose of that particular religion or culture or people. You cannot put it on me or make it a general language. It can never work here. That's what I'm telling you. It would have been better if you have the regional enclave like Igbo region. If they use it for their children, you know that it is Igbo. They are their own.
Thank you.
Like we have a German language.
Barrister Darlington, thank you. Because of our time, I have to let you go. Thank you so much, Barrister Darlington Agumo. Thank you indeed.
It's my pleasure.
Thank you. People are just talking about, is it about language now? Is it about make you go class, go study, and will make you get wisdom. That's why I have to bring in the issue of China. Classroom. So much to say about it. Let's just leave it. But hey, check your time now is 8:03 a.m. Let's go pay some bills, and I will come back to hear from you. What do you think about all of these headlines? My name is Jude. I will be right back.
You are listening to your number one station, the Voice of the People, 90.3 FM. Do not touch that
November 25 every year is reserved to celebrate Ebriba women who as a unit trekked from Ebriba to the seat of government in Umuahia to ensure that the kingdom did not self-destruct.
This 2025, the Enachoken in council as a highlight for this year's celebration has set aside 2 days, 23rd and 24th of November 2025, to celebrate our daughters, mothers and friends of the kingdom as Adena and Inyome Ebriba.
All roads lead to Ebriba as we celebrate our women, our pride, our role models.
You are all cordially invited as Ebriba celebrates womanhood in our unique way.
Signed, Enachoken in council.
Customer, welcome. What do you want buy?
I want buy changeover. Quarter fuse and distribution board made of 100% heavy duty copper.
Oh, come, I get am. See, I'm here.
No, now I'm looking for Slatter Star J quarter fuse and distribution board, Nipo quarter fuse, Star J solar battery, inverter, MPPT controller and solar panel.
But Oga,
don't worry, I know where to get them. Whether na Star J changeover quarter fuse, Slatter distribution board, Nipo quarter fuse, Star J solar battery, inverter, MPPT controller and solar panel, Star J ceiling fan, sockets, all earthen materials. Make you no go do cover wise pan foolish show. Slatter Star J Indian product na number 1 since 1961. Made of 100% heavy duty solid copper with no compromise. Available in all leading electrical shops nationwide. Slatter Star J na you Pico.
Welcome back, everyone. Voice of the People, 90.3 FM. This time around, I want to take your calls. It's time to talk to you. Let's discourse. 0700 903 903 903 is the number to call. Okay, 0700 903 903 903. You can also reach me via WhatsApp, especially for those reaching me from outside Nigeria. Yes, the number is 081 717 56338. 081 717 56338. You will move away from your radio set. You will tone down the volume just about 60 seconds for you. Mind what you say on the national radio. All right? Like I said, you can also reach me on WhatsApp. Okay? And if you're writing, please make sure it's very, very brief. Okay? Make sure it's very, very brief. 0700 903 903 903. WhatsApp 081 717 56338. I will be reading your messages alongside. Okay, as I take your calls, I'll read your messages alongside. Thank you so much, everyone. Let's go now. Oh wait, let me look at these messages quickly first. All right. Good morning, VLP Husseini from your boy saying, Mr. Wike should have called the boss that caused embarrassment with the junior officer. Mr. Wike should have behaved maturely. Okay. And then Benjamin from Shogunle is saying that the actions of the FCT minister with the army officer is a disgrace to the nation in the eye of the international communities. Wike should have called to order for most of his actions, should have been called to order for most of his actions and utterances. All right, he's getting too much of him. Mr. President should please call him to order. People are blaming Trump for calling Tinubu bad names. Is it not because of all these kinds of behavior coming out from some of our leaders that caused it? Why is federal government, why have they continued to borrow money when we have enough money from subsidy gone spent? Okay, I don't know. Let's take your calls now. Hello, good morning. What's your name and where are you calling from?
Hello, good morning. Good morning. My name is Innocent. I'm calling from Amupitany.
Good morning.
Please, I don't know why we are still talking about weekend this month. For me, weekend may be right for 65% and wrong maybe 35%. How you talk to that boy is just maybe saying that you are this or that. Mind not that weekend have a right to go anywhere you want to go. And I know before weekend go there, I have sent people. If you work for weekend, if I can interview weekend will not tell you that you have sent 1 or 2 or 3 times to go and maybe these people do not allow those people to come and do what they're supposed to do. And that's not how to do things. You don't know whether they are hiding anything inside that place. It's not place Nigerians that we still say why our people that we elect or we bring to do work and not do their work know what is inside that place. So for me, that is how I see it. Probably, I don't know. Okay, thank you.
Thank you so much. Let's leave it there. Innocent, thank you. Okay, can anyone prove wrong the statement made by President Donald Trump that Nigeria is a disgraced country? I wonder how a whole minister and former governor can, downgrade himself so low to the extent of exchanging words and using foul language in the public on a military officer. Is it not shameful, disgusting, and a national disgrace to the country? I want to appeal to the President Tinubu to caution his minister and call Nyesom Wike to order. There is no doubt that his action is a national security threat and very dangerous for our hard-earned democracy. He should not allow what happened in other neighboring countries where the military has taken over power to happen in Nigeria. Finally, is it not laughable that EFCC is crying that money recovered from looters have been relooted? What a country. God bless Nigeria. Timitope Onatoye. Okay. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Mr. Ishude.
Good morning.
I'm Edward calling from Sango.
Okay.
I have 3 things, but let me short it. You see, number 1, the president should not be remaining silent on weekend matter, because look at all the lawlessness from Wike's angle. It should be suspended for now. Number 2, this 210 trillion on oil money, they are calling NMPCL chairman to come and answer. It's 2017. It's necessary. The president should talk something on it. They have been calling this man is denied. That means there's something under the carpet.
Okay.
Number 3, this list of 400 lists sponsoring Boko Haram in the office. It is now the president will go and do nationwide broadcast and let the press always press that matter, because very very crucial, because this is the list that make many people, they call Nigeria a genocidal country. Not only Christian country, it's a genocidal now.
Thank you.
Because so the press will always continuously forwarding the president if you love the Nigerian citizens. Between now till ending of this month or next month, let the president quickly come and address them and tell us who is sponsoring terrorists in Nigeria. Okay. That's the key area.
Thank you.
Please. You.
Yeah, of course, the press will press it very well. Good morning, Judah, the sweetest name on radio. Okay. Governor Didi, I hear you that you won't force your deputy to defect to APC with you, huh? But Oga Didi, who is behind the move to impeach this same deputy governor for refusing to join APC? Who? May God help this nation. Steve Ikelu, Maryland, is the one who wrote that message. Hello, good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Good night, sir.
Thank you very much. God bless you.
Okay, let's talk.
Thank you. This is Malam Bello. I am calling you from Rubin, Kano.
Okay. You're calling from Kano?
Yes, sir.
In Akwana?
Lafia.
Let's go. Talk to me, sir.
You see, in fact, Wiki is not the only person that even if Wiki decided not to be a minister of FCT or any minister in Nigeria today, can't Tinubu find another person to become a minister if Wiki decided not to be minister? And as far as I am concerned, this weekend is a disgrace to Tinubu government, because particularly me, Madam Bello Usman, weekend 20 cannot call me a fool if I happen to be a military officer with a rifle. He can't. He nothing. If he do that, I will use his name to become a hero. Because, see, let me tell you, Wike can only silence judiciary, cannot silence military. Our military, even if you ask me the importance of Nigerian military and the importance of Wike, I will never mention Wike name, because Wike is not as important to me as Nigerian military. Wike is not important to me. Whatsoever think Wike or think is that to himself. I don't even believe he is a minister. Nothing concerning with it. But I have every reason to respect Nigerian military, because whatsoever they come to happen to me, they are there to defend me. You understand? So we should be very, very careful. And if Tinubu don't be careful, the beginning of that of APC will start from Wike. Thank you very much, and God bless.
Thank you, and God bless. Thank you very much, my love. Yogwa. Beautiful morning to you in the studio. Weekend soldiers clash. It's a welcome development for we masses, because the only way we can know the truth is when they fight themselves. Because if they are united, they will not loot our treasury empty and share our properties among themselves without our knowledge. So let them fight more. Even the National Assembly should also fight themselves, so that their secrets will be open. Look at this man doing divide and rule. Okay, Nyesom Wike has banned the use of mobile phones by AGI staff after viral video of his altercation with naval officer went viral on social media. What a shame. I'm also very much happy that the Minister of Defense, Muhammad Badaru, has defended the action of Lieutenant Yerima, saying he has done well and he will be protected. Wike is not the only minister in this country. He should be calming down, and he won't be in that office for life, and he should know that he is an opportunist. He dare not talk to a commissioned officer like that, calling him all sorts of abusive words, abusive names. Fool! Shut up! And all of that. Akinola Oluwarotimi from Abeokuta. The president should not call Wike to order. He should wait until he causes unrepairable damage. Does it mean that he does not hear or see the excuses of Wike, or Wike is above him? And the Senate should continue to approve money for the president. Continue. They are doing their job very well. We clap for them. Chude from Ayutoro sent that message. We'll read more messages after this call. Good morning. What's your name and where are you calling from? Good morning to you. All right, how is life with you? Which is most important in life, Jude? My brother, to me, Democratic Party knows as PDP is gone. PDP is dead, is a dead party, and the only thing is for them to have permutations for a new party. But for me, PDP is buried. Kilo fast kilo from Barua. You don't change your name. Hello, good morning to you.
Good morning, Jude.
Good morning to you this morning.
Yeah, my name is Joshua Hopkins. I'm calling from Okota.
All right.
Yes, to the weekend matter, I am glad that the Minister of Defense has come to their own. Although I don't like the military anyway, but the military acted professional for the first time since I know the military. It is reckless of the minister to use vocal words. Look at, this is the same military that actually form its security detail. Why will he rubbish them like that? And in fact, the retired soldier, it is right to own a property in the juicy area of the country, because he has served the country to the best of his capacity.
Okay.
And this caused the land grabbing accusation on the minister. And you know it is a direct affront to the president himself for calling a commissioned officer. Imagine if the guy were a mufti or probably just a police officer. What would have happened?
It's okay.
They're not gonna deck the guy. Well, I'm 500. Bundle him anyhow.
It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Okay, here is a very, very special announcement, ladies and gentlemen. All right, it's time to reclaim your health. It's time to reclaim your energy and, of course, your life. This is introducing the miracle of nature in a bottle. Emiral Elysia, the 100 organic plant-based health booster that's changing lives across Nigeria. Emiral Elysia help you balances your hormones, boosts your immune system, fights infections and allergies, lowers bad cholesterol, and improves digestion. It normalizes blood pressure and enhances blood flow. But that's not all though. It reverses diabetes, relieves arthritis, typhoid, and malaria. It also boosts libido and fertility. It improves vision and supports kidney, liver, and of course, prostate health. With a diamond mine of wellness, your body deserves Emiral Elysia. Pure, potent, and very, very powerful. So, don't wait, okay? Come and visit Emiral Global Office at number 1 Odebumi Street, Maicon Bus Stop, Damos Plaza, Akonjo Road, Egbeda, Lagos, and get your health checked. Okay, to make it easier for you, just call the number 0803 353 5515. I'll take it again. 0803 353 5515 today. Test and see, because with Emiral Elysia, nature heals, it restores, and it transforms. Emiral Elysia, nature's power in a bottle. Voice of the People 90.3 FM. Let me take this. Let me read this message now. This one is saying, "Good morning. Thanks for your good job. My name is John Amodu from Shimawa, Ogun State. Wike is arrogant and needs to be called to order by President Tinubu. With the way he shouts on people, I think he needs psychiatric test. Persons of his type need to behave responsibly. He is lucky. The military officer is a well-behaved officer. The Senate approved another loan for the president. Now, wow, they have sold the future of this country. Oh, now, wow, for APC. Oh, who did this to Nigeria? God revive this country. It's quite unfortunate. The worst of us is ruling the best of us. That's what this person has got to say. John Amodu from Shimawa. All right, let's talk some of the issues. Let's talk some of the issues. I want you to get this information loud and clear. Of course, if you don't know about the latest social media platform in town, and then you're missing, all right, just go check up
ADA gather.charts.
That's a new social media platform, all right, where you can do something way different. What is that thing again?
Just like every other social media platform where you post, people in other platform will get monetized before making money. But in Gather social media, just post, go and check your wallet, your money is dropping.
You're making money. The difference is the other one, you need 5,000 plus or more
to become monetized. But here, instant monetization.
Tell us more. Go ahead, please.
Gather social media has come to help people, move people from grass to grace. I must say that. We are 9 months old, and since 9 months, we have been improving the site. Right now, we are adding features. Last week, people were calling, I placed withdrawal, I have not gotten it. My points are not dropping. This, I say, good. I like what is happening. It shows that we are working. Please hold on. All your posts, all your points, all you are earning intact. But if we keep attending to you guys as we are adding features, it might lead to loss of points or loss of money. So we keep it like that. And every day, and the funny part is that as I'm telling them to hold on, people that place withdrawal are getting paid. If you come to the group, you see proof of payment over 1,000 plus. I said,
people are cashing
out. I called the CEO and said, what's going on? You said we are adding feature and they are still paying people. He said, yes. If I don't pay them now and I'm adding features, they will think maybe Ghana social media is a Ponzi. It is collapsing, that a lot of people depend on this for their daily earning, for food. So he is putting the poor masses into consideration, and that is excellent. That is what we need in Nigeria. And this platform is not just for people that are looking for what to eat daily. It's also for people that are comfortable, people that don't want their stream of income to cease. Yes, the worst fear of a rich man is poverty. If I ever go down, what will happen? I'm used to this life. So if you're used to this type of life, the comfortable life, no problem. In Ghana will help you to smoothen it. We have our share from 6 cents to $13, massive, because it's a social media platform. When people come in there, they discover our share, they discover our social media, our digital assets, they buy. As people are buying, as people are posting, as people are advertising, is making the dividends to be growing. So the shares are growing every day, so massive. I was like, if I had known when we started, I would have bought plenty. Me, I'm talking to myself. I would have bought more than I bought. But you never can tell. I keep buying because I could remember when Facebook sold their shares 3 years ago. It was just $3, $3 or $2. But today it's over $1,000 per share. So Ghana social media has given you the opportunity.
A whole lot of persons wants to join the Ghana social media platform right now.
All right.
I can hear it in my left ear. Right?
Please.
How do they do that?
Please don't go to the browser. You can go to the browser and type Ghana.chat. Because we are now in Play Store. You can always download and all that. But there is a reason why I'm here. I'm here for you guys to use my link to register. So come for the training on Saturday. I will drop my link there. Why I don't like dropping it after this session? Because when I leave here, some people will say, give me a link. If I give you a link, it will lead to a lot of questions. Because this is a social media platform that gives money. It's not like other platforms. A lot of people don't even do Facebook. A lot of people don't use Twitter, Instagram and all. They don't do it because they don't know what it is. They don't know how to go around it. So it's like that. But if you're not social media literate, it will be difficult for you to navigate around the platform. So I scheduled a training on Saturday by 10 a.m. 3 Up Abbey Road, Sweet Sensation Building. By 10 a.m. Come. Don't come late. Yes, don't come late because I used to talk for almost 2 hours. It's a training. You show them how it works, how they do withdrawal, how they move their points to wallet.
Why the link and why the training? People would ask.
Yes, so that it will be easy for you. The link is for me. I'm getting people for myself. That is the link. Because if you have issue, I'm the one that will take care of your problem in that platform. But if you use another person's link, Jude, do you know that in this platform you make over $1 million a month with your link? So why should I dash it to somebody?
You have to come for the training or to understand
how it works.
Yeah.
So if people are cashing out 300,000, 400,000 every
the number, please.
month.
Let's do your number because my left ear is itching.
Okay, the number the number is my own personal number is 080 375 057 37
Again, please.
080 375 057 Then my PA's number. If you call me or you text me, I did not answer you, please send a message. We made a mistake. They have to send a message to my WhatsApp. Send a message to my WhatsApp. Say book me for Saturday's training. Book me for not calling. I'm sorry. Don't call. Just send message. This is my WhatsApp number. And this is my PA's WhatsApp number as well. 081 60 65 39 56. 081 60 65 39 56. 081 6 0 6 5 3 9 5 6. That is my PA's number.
Okay.
Now we have our shares, like I said. Now that share is $13 per one. Do you know that 3 weeks ago the share was $12? Okay. Imagine people that bought 3 weeks ago, they have already made $1 on top of all the shares. If you have 1,000 pieces of these shares, you have made $1 on top of that. You have made $1,000. That's the meaning. If you bought 1,000 pieces of this share last 3 weeks, you have made $1,000 as at this week. So it's massive. Do you know how much you are going to make in the next 6 months, in the next 1 year, 2 years, 3 years? So in Ghana social media platform, we help people to build wealth. Please, we are not Ponzi. We don't scam people. We are not CBEX.
Okay.
Please, we are not MLM. Bring this person to me. We are not that. We are helping people to grow wealth. If you know that you like Ponzi, don't come for my training. If you know that you like what's in them they call them generational this don't come. You are here when you come, we show you how you can be making massive money every month.
The number again, please.
Your number is 080 375 057 37. Text book me in my WhatsApp. This is my WhatsApp number. Book me for Saturday's training. 080 375 057 37. And my PS number remains 081 60 65 39 56.
Okay.
Send us message to book you for this training.
All right.
Trust me, you are not going to remain the same.
Thank you so much, Chichomzi. Appreciate you for coming.
You're welcome.
Yeah. All right, it's time to go. My time is even fast spent. I have to run now. My name is Jude. Ikami Jude. I'll see you again. Good morning to you. Up next is Ogendibo. Good morning.